What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about TARS AI, TAI, at the request of, man, that burns my retinas every time, at the request of Devin Getman, I don't know. Hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. I have a couple of percentages drawn here and a line, right? What I like about charts like this, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but what I like about charts like this is it's clearly a pretty good opportunity to buy at some very low prices. 92% down, man, from this price. Just to get to all-time highs, you're talking about a 13x or more, because likely if you do move up to your all-time highs again, you'll see something that is higher than your all-time highs, okay? Volume on Bybit picking up a little bit on this most recent drop, although it's not as substantial as what you saw in this accumulation phase here. It is still pretty substantial, but nothing too crazy. TARS getting some decent volume down here, 24%, even though it's I mean, well, moving down like this with added volume isn't necessarily a encouraging thing to reverse, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if you did find some support around here, because that's what this white line's for, right? Prior area of support right there. On a daily basis, you do have bullish divergence, at least for now. And that could take you all the way back up to about 5 cents. You're at 3.9 cents now. TARS, I was trying to read about it here. You know, you can read about it if you want to. If you go to TARS Pro, type it in on coin market cap here. This isn't going to be a quick. This is not going to be a fundamental video. It's a technical video, but I don't know much about it. It seems to be an AI protocol, right? A Web3 or something like that, AI protocol. And I know there's a lot of them right now. The AI narrative is being built up. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. That's for you to decide. Go on their website, click that there. That'll take you here. You'll have to put on your sunglasses, of course. And if we go to Tokenomics, that's really kind of what I care about. Click on Tokenomics here. You can read all you want about the Tokenomics, and to me, they seem good, right? There's a vesting period where they get unlocked kind of weekly here, right? Monthly, yes, stuff like that. And the total amount of coins that are not yet to be locked or unlocked right now would take it from like a $27 million market cap to a $39 million market cap, which to me is not that big of a deal, whatever. At this kind of level, you have a lot of room to grow. At a $3 billion market cap, a $2.7 billion market cap, you will likely see a 100x. And assuming that, from here, a 100x, you'd already have some more token unlocks. Let's say maybe you would have to see about a $3 billion market cap or more to get 100x, but still, that's a very doable thing. $3 billion is not a small task, right? That's a pretty tall order. A 100x from any market cap to any market cap is a tall order, but the coins that do see a 100x or more are coins like this, right? They are coins like this, and the AI narrative seems to be building up in the background. We'll see, though. Maybe it's overhyped. Maybe it doesn't do well. Oftentimes, the narratives that everybody expects to fall through are not the ones that do well. It's the ones that nobody expects to fall through that tend to do well. Looking at this here, though, you are dropping at a very consistent rate. I think that you're set up, in my opinion, for some kind of V-shaped recovery at some point. I would think as fast as you've moved down, you will move up pretty fast too. But again, I'm not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I don't know everything about this coin. Maybe something happened here, and it was kind of a reason for the rapid onslaught. Maybe there's some scam, some fraud happening with this. Maybe there's some kind of breakup that happened in the TARS community or with the devs or something like that. I don't know. But it is at a massive discount. That much I can say. If we're looking at the daily RSI, it doesn't give me the best vibes in all honesty, but there is some bullish divergence. I wouldn't be surprised if you found some support soon, maybe a little bit lower, but soon. If we're looking at the current price here, and we take it down to this low, the actual low right there, that's a 11% drop, so you probably do go below that low. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but you probably do go below that low unless you're saved by whatever kind of price moving up from here anyways. If we look at this low to the high right here, low to high, come on now, low to high, 1272, 1618. Hey man, we're right at the 1618, huh? That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour has some bullish divergence as well, but it's not that significant. Yeah, moving down without volume. That's kind of nice actually, right? You did pick up some volume here, but as you're moving lower, you're losing volume. Huh. That's kind of nice. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I think if you haven't found your low, you're very, very near finding your low, and I think you will see a rapid recovery, right? If you can't accept the idea that you go to new all-time highs or all the way up there, at least accept the fact that you probably go to your 382. And with your 382 right there, take away the fibs, you can see that's right at your prior area of support. Back test a prior area of support for resistance, that's completely normal to do. From the current price, let alone if you go lower, and it wouldn't surprise me if you went a little bit lower, that's a nice 160% move. And you probably snap back in a very, very short amount of time, man. Like this could happen by the end of the month. If not, sometime by the end of May, by the end of June with the rest of crypto. If you continue on your merry way, you could go up to your golden ratio, seeing about a 4x to a 5.7x, and maybe even beyond that. Maybe you could, by the end of May, by the end of June, with the rest of crypto moving up, you could see some kind of endeavor that takes you up to 37 cents and beyond. But this is a pretty wicked drop that you've had. I'm not going to lie, since December, man. A lot of coins, I mean, this is worse than a lot of coins as far as the drop goes. So I don't know what the deal is here. There might be something that I'm missing, and it's on you, again, to do research. If you want to scoop this up, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, it is at a very cheap price. The ominous they say buy low, sell high. You would definitely be buying low here if you buy here, but is it in the dumps? Is it in the toilet? I don't know. Let's ask Grok here. And I actually did ask Grok for the AI, the white paper, and this is what I got. This is not necessarily encouraging, right? So it took me to a page. The page is not found. Why does it not exist anymore? They had it at one point, now it doesn't exist. Like what? I don't understand. Maybe this is it. I don't know. Next, I guess this would be it, wouldn't it? This actually would be. I think this is it. Maybe it's just a bad link, and that's okay. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I suppose if you want this, what I would say is go to https:// or // it would be / docs.tars.pro. This is what it'll take you to. I couldn't find it on their website, their screen of blinding lightness. But Grok helped me find it. I think everybody has access to Grok right now anyway, so you can just, or Google it, Grok it, chat GBT it, whatever, just ask for the white paper. But what was I going to use for Grok here? Is there, have there been any mishaps in TARS AI recently since November? Let's see what the deets are, Grok. Hit us. There's no clear evidence of specific mishaps involving TARS since November. Experienced some significant volatility. Well, you could say that damn straight. Let's see. But TAI tokens bought amid Binance listing rumors and broader AI crypto hype tied to figures like Trump and Musk. However, by early 2025, the price corrected sharply. Yes, it did. So it aligns with typical crypto market cycles rather than... On the operational side, TARS has been advancing its roadmap. Nice. With no publicized incidents of technical breakdowns or scandals. Well, that's good. Team announced progress in the Google Startups program. Okay. That said, X-Chatter hints at a minor user frustrations, e.g. staking issues mentioned. That could do it, right? If part of your protocol involves staking and people are having a hard time staking, either staking their coins, they can't use it, or I'm going to ask Grok to expand upon that. Can you expand upon the staking issues you mentioned? Let's see what that is there. Based on the available information, staking redemption errors. That's not good, man. That's not good, right? Points versus coin rewards, confusion. User mentioned staking TAI for several days, only seeing points accrue rather than actual TAI coins rewarded. Well, but maybe you didn't understand, man. The points might be so that you can get airdrops through their AI agent system, their protocol. And that's still, to a certain degree, you'll get some money back maybe. Let's see. Does advertise earning TARS points with up to 80% APY, which can be used to mint soul-bound GPU NFTs that mine TAI daily. Yeah. But if this wasn't well communicated, it could feel like a bait and switch. Yeah, I could see that. So maybe that's what it is. Not financial advice, guys. Not a financial advisor, but that's actually kind of a good thing, right? Community frustration at that level, like it doesn't seem Doesn't seem like it's a complete scam. Maybe it was just poor communication, and sometimes brilliant minds that create things, they can have a poor way of marketing themselves, and maybe that's exactly what happened. Read up on it, do your own research, right? Form your own plans. But I think that this thing might have some legs on it, and we could see if it takes off, if whenever the AI narrative takes off, if whenever the crypto markets rally and the altcoin markets start to rally, we could definitely see this thing at new all-time highs by the end of May, by the end of June. It's at a low enough market cap, you guys. This is the kind of stuff that really rips whenever attention is brought to it. So, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but yeah, I mean, if you think about it, okay, let's get wild for 1 second. Let's just get wild, okay? Let's assume this thing sees a 100x. Let's assume it could see a multi-100x, because at this rate, from a 2.7 billion, probably a $3 billion market cap with token unlocks, that'll give you a 100x in price. If you invested $10 into something that has a 100x potential, that could turn into $1,000 by the end of the cycle. And I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying the coins that do see 100x's, multi-100x is definitely possible. They start at market caps like this. They have decent volume. 24% volume is not bad. And really, over the past day, we didn't do much. Like, there's a lot of volume coming in here, and you didn't do much to the downside. You had a lot of volume here. You were building volume to the downside here, but you've decayed in volume, and you still have decent volume on a 24-hour basis, and you really didn't go anywhere. This might be accumulation. So, and you're at an area where you've accumulated before. And I'm just talking on a technical aspect right now, not a fundamental aspect. None of this has anything to do with the fundamental aspects, but to me, I can see why the drop happened, right? There might have been some misunderstandings of things, and people might have felt bait and switched. I can understand that, but now that there's a better understanding of the protocol, if people can get behind that in itself, and you see this thing at these low prices, I don't know, man. That could be reason enough to see at least some kind of growth. You know, I would at least accept the fact that it could see 160% move from here, but I don't know, man. I think it could do pretty damn well. Not just by the end of the cycle, but by the end of May and June. You could very well be at 50 cents or more, and you're at 4 cents now, so we're talking about a 10x or more. And again, this is the kind of coin it really could see a multi-100x by the end of the cycle. That happens every cycle, you guys. There's coins that see multi-100x's every cycle. It's not one or two of them. It's a lot. There are a lot of coins that do, and the coins that do that start at market caps like this. So, I don't know. Doesn't mean that it will. Don't go throwing the farm at this thing, right? With coins that have this kind of potential, you don't want to throw the farm at it, but a little bit of money could turn into a lot of money. So, I don't know, take that for what you will. $10, man. If $10 isn't a lot of money to you and you want to roll the dice, put it in here, forget about it, and see how it does. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If $100 isn't a lot of money to you, if $1,000 is not a lot of money to you, roll the dice, see what happens, man. I mean, this might be a good one to look into. I'm kind of feeling like rolling the dice on it myself, but I'll let you guys know if I do buy some. I actually might write this down. I didn't bring my notepad here, so I might just have to write it down on my phone here, but I like to keep tabs on stuff like this. I really do, personally. I love seeing these kind of parabolic moves to the downside, because just like a parabolic move to the upside, while it's fun to watch rip, it sees a crazy drop afterwards normally. Normally you get a pretty sustained drop. So seeing this kind of curve to the downside at this low of a price, 92% down, I think you're going to get a V-shaped recovery. But who knows? Who am I to say that? I'm just thinking out loud here. That's all I got for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.